Once upon a time, in the heart of the Serengeti, there lived a young and adventurous lion cub named Simba. Simba was no ordinary cub. He had a heart full of curiosity and a mind filled with dreams of exploring the world beyond his lush green plains. Ever since he was a little cub, he had heard tales from the elder lions about faraway lands with towering mountains and deep blue oceans. One sunny morning, as Simba lay under the shade of a baobab tree, an idea struck him. What if I could travel around the world in just one day? He wondered out loud, his eyes wide with excitement. His best friends, Nia the cheetah and Kibbo the clever parrot, perched nearby and overheard his musings. Travel the world in one day? That's impossible, laughed Nia, her tail flicking with amusement. Kibbo fluffed his colorful feathers and chirped, "Nothing is impossible if you have the right plan and a bit of magic." Simba's heart raced with thrill. He turned to his friends and said, "Let's try it. We'll start by taking the quickest tours around different continents and use Kibbo's flying skills to help us whenever we get stuck." With their minds set on the adventure, the trio prepared. Kibbo flew to fetch a magical map from the wise old owl who lived near the riverbank. The map was not an ordinary one. It was enchanted, showing the quickest routes and magical shortcuts. As the sun rose higher in the sky, Simba, Nia, and Kibbo began their journey. Their first stop was Africa's Mount Kilimanjaro, where they marveled at the snow-capped peaks that Simba had never seen before. After a quick sprint with Nia's stunning speed, they reached the majestic pyramids of Egypt, basking in the mysteries of the ancient structures. With Kibbo's strong wings and the guidance of the magical map, they soared over to Asia. They glided above the Great Wall of China and waved at the colorful temples of Thailand far below. Their adventure continued as they hopped over to Australia, bouncing with the kangaroos and giggling at the playful platypuses. They circled around the 1,000 tiny islands of Oceania, with Kibbo pointing out the different sea creatures in the crystal-clear waters. The journey took them next to the snowy landscapes of Antarctica, where they slid around with penguins. In Europe, they laughed as they tried to mimic the twirling dancers of a Spanish flamenco fiesta and tasted cheese under the stars in France. As the sun began to set, the trio made their final stop in the vast landscapes of the Americas. In the Amazon rainforest, they listened to the symphony of the jungle and were awed by the beautiful colors of the New England autumn. Tired but exhilarated, Simba, Nia, and Kibbo returned to their beloved Serengeti. Just as the first stars appeared in the night sky, Simba looked at his friends and said, "I can't believe we did it. We really did travel around the world in one day." Nia yawned happily. It wasn't just impossible, it was incredible. Kibbo nodded. Though weary he fluttered his wings with pride. And to think, it all began with a little dream and a lot of courage. Under the same baobab tree where the idea was born, Simba curled up with Nia and Kibbo. With a heart full of memories and a spirit unbounded, he drifted into dreams of more wondrous adventures yet to come. And so, the young lion cub's first great journey came to a close, but it certainly wouldn't be his last.